Senators heard hours of testimony today at the Capitol over the controversial issue of transgender athletes.
One bill aims to set new regulations for sports and create a rule about which locker rooms transgender students can use. Channel 8's Mackenzie Johnson was at the public hearing today. She joins us now with more. Mackenzie?
The topics of transgender athletes and gender-inclusive bathrooms have become much more prevalent in the past couple of years. One Nebraska senator is trying to tackle both of these issues in one bill.
This bill does not discriminate against students based on their gender identity. The determinant of biological sex is applied equally to every student. Youths who are dealing with gender dysphoria are not prevented from playing sports. They and all students must play on the sports teams and use the locker and bathrooms that match their biological sex.
Senator Kathleen Kauth's Bill 575 gathered a crowd on Monday as people from across the state came to the Capitol. The Sports and Spaces Act would regulate kindergarten through 12th grade students in Nebraska. Supporters say it's important to protect female athletes, since they physically aren't able to compete at the same level as males.
By allowing biological males to compete alongside biological females, we would take away opportunity from females. The integrity of women's athletics would crack. Why would girls and women continue to be active in athletics if the opportunity to compete fairly did not exist?
But those in opposition say LB 575 would discourage transgender students from joining sports.
The LB 575 would take away Nylea's and other transgender kids' opportunity to be typical high school teenagers. All they want to do is fit in. It's tough enough as it is. Make friends and be active members of their community. Please don't support a bill that would take away part of their high school experience and make it that much harder for them to fit in.
Bathrooms and locker rooms were also a topic of conversation at the hearing. Those in support of the bill say it's not safe to allow a biological male to use a girl's locker room or restroom, or vice versa.
Why is it fair that they share a space that is supposed to provide privacy and security to students who wish to change clothes or use a restroom?
Those in opposition say this would further embarrass and encourage bullying for transgender kids. One testifier against the bill spoke about his own experience when he was transitioning in high school.
I was doing exactly what this bill would have required me to do, and I was nearly attacked for it. Do proponents of this bill plan on requiring students to make sure their hair and clothes are sufficiently masculine or feminine so that they can use the bathroom safely? Or will they just rely on other students bullying them into submission? This bill puts a target on the backs of trans and gender nonconforming children who are already at a much higher risk of experiencing violence.
The committee only heard testimony on the bill today, but they could discuss it and vote on it as early as next week. We'll keep you updated on its progress on air and online at klkntv.com.